Let's talk about a collab that actually delivered. When I first heard A.W.A.K.E was doing a drop with John Lewis, I won't lie, I was skeptical. Collabs don't always hit, and sometimes you get watered down version of a brand's essence, or pieces that look amazing in campaign photos but don't translate in real life. But this one got it right, like surprisingly right. And the best part, they make you feel something. I'm talking confidence, femininity, ease. So let's break it down. Okay, so this green asymmetric top, first of all, the color. I don't wear green, but as soon as I saw it, I just realized my wardrobe was missing something. This exact shade is bold, but not loud, fresh, but not trying too hard. And the shape is unreal. Now you're gonna have to play around with it a little bit to get the shape that you're fully satisfied with. For example, you might need to shift the sleeve down, or you might need to shift this little piece of fabric down here by the waist to really achieve that structural silhouette. But not only is it structured, it's real soft and form-fitting, but it's not restrictive. You know those tops that look good but feel like punishment? This isn't that. This stretches and it has give, and I can actually breathe in this. I can move, I can eat. Even if I'm bloated, I still feel like I have room. And for reference, guys, I'm wearing a size 10. Let's be honest, this is not a tuck-in kind of top. You wear this untucked because the shape deserves to be seen. The waist is really cinched in this flattering way. Layering is tricky. I don't really have a jacket that really works over it without messing up the shape. So that's something that I'm still figuring out. But it's one of those pieces that's strong enough to stand on its own. I really do apologize. This thingy is really annoying. You have to cut it off because it likes to slip out every now and then, and it's driving me mad. It's one of those versatile in between cute top and jeans tops, if you know what I mean. Now, if you look at some of the press online, when this is styled, it's usually styled with a pair of dark denim jeans, which is also available on the A.W.A.K.E collab. But I styled it with these JACQUEMUS jeans and a white JACQUEMUS sandal. I wanted something a little bit more refined and tonal when it came to footwear, and these would definitely work if you're going for a modern brunch. It just feels so comfortable and it's really cool. Totally unexpected. I might go ahead and swap out these shoes for the yellow fringe sandals that you can see to my right, just to jazz up the look and see if we can play around with some more color. So bear with me while I do that. Okay, there's something about these yellow fringe heels. They're playful, they're punchy, and they just cause so much drama. Let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer this outfit with the white heels or with the yellow sandals? You can't see the full effect of the fringe on these shoes because I feel like the jeans overpower them a little bit. So I'm thinking to swap them out with a skirt so we can see if we can get the real essence of the playfulness of these shoes. I'll be right back. Give me your thoughts, lay it all down. Do you think this look comes together much nicely with a dark denim skirt and the yellow fringe heels, or do you prefer the denim jeans? I love this look. It's slightly out of my comfort zone. And actually, as I'm talking to you now, I'm starting to realize that this top isn't as sculptural as I thought it was. Yes, it does have a great shape to it. However, I can just imagine myself fidgeting around with this top, trying to achieve the sculptural look throughout the day. And it's important to acknowledge that the neckline of this top is fantastic. If you just pull the top down and readjust it, but I'll be readjusting this all day long and eventually I'll give up and then you won't capture the real essence of the shape. I'm just gonna go with my gut and send it back. Okay guys, this white Poplin twist front shirt. I have been eyeing this shirt since Tessa Thompson wore it in the editorial for Porte magazine. It is one of those shirts that has been on my wish list for years. It's one of those pieces that haunts you in the best way. So when I saw it in this collab, I immediately went to try it on and bought it. And what surprised me is how soft it is. It's Poplin, so I expected that crunchy stiffness, but it's actually super smooth and it's so wearable. There's not too many fixtures. Actually, there are none. There's no zips, there's no buttons. It just goes on really smoothly, crisp, simple, no fuss. And the neckline and the twist detail is so flattering. It just sits right on the bust. It cinches in the waist and it doesn't need a single accessory to feel finished. Actually, let me adjust my mic. Just felt like my arms were overpowering the shirt and you couldn't really capture the silhouette. But I originally bought a size 10 and I ended up sizing down to a size 8. So if you do want to purchase this one runs big, so keep that in mind. But honestly, the fit is perfect. And I feel like you don't need to build an outfit around this shirt. It is the outfit. And this isn't your basic button down. This is a white shirt reimagined. And guys, we know how much I appreciate a white shirt reimagined. It's sharp, it's really clean. I believe it was around £149, which is way cheaper than the original silhouette that A.W.A.K.E released all those years ago. And now that I'm wearing this, I feel like I walked out of a fashion editorial and straight into a meeting I'm about to own, whether it's to a gallery visit of course, to brunch. This is not an errand shirt. I think it's too good for that, but it's just something exquisite about the shape of this. I love the cape. And I've started with the JACQUEMUS jeans. There's something very fresh about white and dark denim. And because the top has so much volume, I wanted to keep some cohesion to the look and I wanted to keep the volume going. So I went in and added these jeans. And I feel like we're still keeping this look very fresh and elevated. This look you can definitely consider for a casual date night or dinner with the girls. Well, you're not trying too hard, but you still want to make them ask, wait, where's that from? Now, remember when I told you guys that I saw this shirt for the first time in an editorial feature on Tessa Thompson? I styled it quite similarly to how this was styled on her back then. This is a real luxury look with a sculptural edge. The skirt feels real elevated. Pairing it with this high-waisted black wrap skirt, there's something about the silhouette that makes this outfit very intentional. Now, I could have played it safe and threw on a black pair of heels. I might just do that for styling purposes so you can see the contrast, but I wanted to keep these fringe heels because I love the color, of course, but they add a fun element to this look. Maybe if we went for the black heels, it may have looked a bit too secretarial. I do love a monochrome look, but there's something about a black and white outfit with a little injection of color. I just think it hits different. So let me know what you think about this outfit that I've styled. Obviously, I've kept this white shirt on because I want you to see the versatility in how many ways we can style this with multiple things in our wardrobe. We're playing with jeans, we're playing with skirts. I might even style this with a pair of trousers next. I think this is so fun. I'm obsessed with these shoes, by the way. I love the fringe detail and I missed out on these the first time round. I even want them in other colours now too. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Now, this is where things get playful. These trousers are already a bold shape, but we're doubling down. I threw on the fringe sandals, once again, genius. This is a silhouette that you can play around with. And as I'm wearing this, I'm telling you guys that I know the rules, but I'm choosing to break them with this outfit. This is so fun. I just love the way these trousers move. I just feel so free in them. They're so comfortable and they have great stretch too. This outfit makes me feel so creative. Like, it doesn't follow a linear path. Circling back to the beautiful color of these shoes, they feel like a surprise, but not a distraction. I've kept the jewelry very minimal. I'm only wearing my wedding ring and I'm wearing these small little silver dainty earrings. Nothing more, nothing less. I could do a necklace, but I don't want it to take away from the top. I could have thrown in maybe a chartreuse clutch or something to echo the shoes, or even gone for lavender for that unexpected contrast. You can definitely play around with different accessories and throw in some different colors. We've done monochrome twice now, so let's throw in some tan and see if we can achieve a different look. Of course, we've kept the drama of the shoes because I feel like the color of these shoes really complement this shade of beige. I love a pair of tailored culottes and it ties in with the structure of the shirt too. This is my spring uniform, guys, for the foreseeable future. Even summer, it feels really comfortable. I feel so uber duper fashionable in this outfit, but tying in with the culottes too, it just makes it feel more balanced. I don't feel like there's any pretense. I'm not trying too hard. This is me. This is how I like to show up to events, gallery visits, showroom visits, creative dinners. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, guys, I really like this one. I really like this one. This sheer black asymmetric jacket, quiet drama, okay? Quiet drama. I love the quiet drama of it all. This jacket is for the girls who get it. The sheerness, the structure, the neckline that shows off the clavicle. Guys, you know how I feel about showing off my clavicle. I'm getting subtle seduction with this, and I love revealing just enough. That soft power that this blazer has just does something to me. I sized up in a size 12 for this one because it runs small, guys. Naturally, I'd probably do a size 10, but giving this brand collab, size up if you like to wear blazers that cinch you in at the waist. It runs very small. I'm so glad that I went for the size 12 because it fits like a glove and it pulls in at the waist and it flares out just enough to feel sculptural without being stiff. Just know, every time I wear this, I'm going to feel like I should be in a magazine. Not in a flashy way, in a this woman knows her references kind of way. Like I said, it's very sexy without being obvious. And I love understated sexiness that shines through when we wear pieces like this. It's also very strong without being too loud. And it also reminds me of those Pinterest saves that I have from the 90s runway looks. Like, this is definitely something that Jean-Paul Gaultier could have designed, or even Versace in the early 90s. Styled this blazer with this pinstripe drape skirt from Zara. I bought a few seasons ago. I don't think it's still available. And I just wanted to create some more drama because let's face it, the blazer is a moment, but I feel like it complements the skirt. They're both really sculptural, but not in a way that competes. They're from the same language of sharp tailoring, strong silhouettes, and real strategic, this skirt. And of course the heels tie it all together. This is a great evening event outfit. Something strong and chic, but intentional. I've been to quite a few industry events, and sometimes I never know what to wear. And I like to create the balance of something that's very elegant, but still shows off my personality. And this is the look that I'd probably reach for. One of the main reasons why I did the middle part slick back with this one is because I didn't want my hair to overpower any of these looks, and I feel like this slick back style really complements everything on the rail so far. Okay guys, the trousers are on. These pleated blue pants from A.W.A.K.E, I'm telling you, these are game changers when you want to add some interest to your outfit. But not that it needs it, because the blazer's doing everything by herself. I'm even out of breath because I'm so super hyped for this look. I've taken something editorial, the jacket, and I've paired it with something playful, like these trousers. And I'm loving the contrast here. And we've maintained the drama with the shoes. So this is a fashion girl look. It's not for everyone, and that's exactly why it works. I think you look at me straight away. If I left my house today, there'd probably be 5 people that hate this look and 5 people that adore what I'm wearing. You could do a bold necklace with this, but I think it would take too much away from the blazer. So I've kept it minimal with the jewelry. Still wearing the earrings and my wedding ring, but this is one of my favorite looks so far. This is something typical that you'd catch me wearing. I have so many colours of these balloon pants, it's not even funny. I have a pair of Manolos that I want to try just for the fun of it and just to give you guys another option. So wait here while I go and do that. So we've swapped out our fringe sandals for these Manolo peep toes. Let me know what you guys think about these. I love them. I think they add a lot of elegance and chicness to this look, but we're missing the fun. I do prefer the fringe sandals. I just miss them. And I think that wearing all black with a pop of colour really shows that you can execute style very well. I'm definitely trying to lean out of black and white and beige and neutral tones. And I feel like this just brings me back to my comfort zone. However, I kind of want to think outside the box a little bit. And these sandals, they're just more playful and fun. This is something that's really classic. I'm going to a cocktail party, probably somewhere more upscale, maybe a wedding anniversary dinner. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Slightly, these are a little bit too small now. Pregnancy will do that to your feet, trust me. But I just wanted to show you this look just for the fun of it and just to give you a different option. I'll be right back because I want to fetch a pair of jeans and throw them on with this blazer and see what we come up with. Guys, I feel effortlessly cool already. I feel cool already. The drama of the jacket is softened by the denim. It makes it look more accessible, and I feel like I've dressed for myself when I've put this on. I feel clean, powerful, easy. The cinched waist of the jacket against the wide leg keeps the silhouette really interesting. For all of my girlies out there who are about their business, I would totally encourage you to wear something like this for a panel talk, a creative dinner, or even style down with a mule for day wear. I do have a pair of mules that I could throw on with this, but I just love these fringe sandals. You've seen these throughout the whole video, so we need to give them their own little moment. These yellow fringe sandals, right, they are ridiculous in the best way. They're loud, they're sculptural, a little unhinged. The TikTok buzzword got me. I am obsessed. The tassels move when you walk, and I love that for a good strut. And the colour, now, it's not subtle, it's not sorry, but I say all that to say, these are dinner shoes. These are not walk 10K steps in the city shoes. These are not errand shoes, okay? You've been warned. So if you want to sacrifice comfort for style, these shoes are perfect for you. And these are the type of shoes that make you seem like that girl who rebels against trends but starts your own, if you know what I mean. You know, those girls who wear shoes like this are ahead of the curve. This collection did what it needed to do. The colors, the shapes, the fit. Awake mode really stayed true to their DNA on this one, and John Lewis didn't water it down, and that's something that I was a bit skeptical of. Every piece feels thoughtful, elevated, and wearable in real life, not just for the feed. The only thing that I would push back on is the green asymmetric top. I still need to figure that out. That's a grey area for me. But all in all, these aren't clothes for people who want to blend in. These are clothes for people who want a little drama. This is exactly how I like to dress. Get yourself down to John Lewis, try the pieces on for yourselves and see what works and what is worth the price. And I hope this gave you some inspiration to play around with structure, color and proportion in your own wardrobe. If you enjoyed this video and you stuck around to the end, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.